Good lord.
Next. Wait, no. That's it.
I really
That was my
enjoyed
performance
that.
piece.
That was
That was
incredible.
lovely.
That's my performance piece.
I
to start
really
the-
enjoyed that.
start the- How's it going, everyone? Oh, we're slightly offset now, aren't we?
Yeah. Nice. A little bit less. A little bit less. A little bit more. A little bit less.
That'll do.
Little bit.
That'll do. You are
The earliest people ever! You are the greenest purple ever!
What do you mean, 2 years? Swaggy Matty subscribed at tier 1 for 24 months. That's quite impressive, actually.
Wow.
That is 2 years.
is
That's
nuts.
older than I am. You
So-
are the oldest subscriber
Ever. Hello, Fruity BTS Arts. Or Fruity BT Sarts. Who knows? Alright, thank you for coming.
That's it.
Thank
We're
you.
gonna go now.
Thanks, everyone.
Thanks for being here.
We'll see you next week.
No, just joking.
Just kidding.
Callum.
Oh.
You know what this stream is? It's see which one of us can slap the other the hardest.
I went to an art gallery yesterday.
Oh, which one?
And the Mocha?
Yeah.
It's a bit weird.
I do like the Mocha.
There was some like AI art at the bottom,
Ooh,
and,
don't
all
like
the, and, there
that.
were, and there were NFTs and all stuck on the bottom.
Ooh.
And at the very top there was Robbie Williams art display, which
Yeah.
Yeah.
but then some
What?
was really good.
Do you have any? Do you take photos of any Robbie Williams art?
No, you don't need to. I can tell you it. It's basically go to Clinton's cards and look at one of the birthday cards. It's that.
I don't know. That's a description that doesn't help me.
You know when you go, you see like a card, like a birthday card,
A birthday card.
and it would be like, it'd be like just a silly, slogan-y, funny millennial humor.
Okay.
It's that.
Okay. Like this.
Yeah.
Like this.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Like this.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. Look up what it was.
Hold on.
But it was good. But the reason I said it is because there was a little
No.
there was a little clay picture thingy bob, and it had Kermit being crucified upside down.
By Robbie Williams.
No. Williams wasn't anything to do with this. You can't see that. That whole conversation wasn't for you. That was for me and Ian. Thank you. I should zoom in the camera a bit. That would look better, wouldn't it? This is good adverts.
It's just- God bless him.
I mean, the thing is, Robbie Williams is a national treasure.
He's
Okay.
done his time.
Okay.
To be fair, he's done his time.
We're gonna now pick.
Yeah.
5 national treasures. All right.
Okay.
That's not what the stream is today.
No, right. No, you're busy. We're gonna
National
pick 5
Treasure
national treasures.
1
Book of Secrets.
and National Treasure 2 Book of Secrets.
No, I mean like people we think deserve Hall of Fame national treasure.
Are they still alive? Does it still be alive?
Not anyone.
Because I feel like Freddie Mercury should be like.
Oh
up
yeah,
there.
Freddie Mercury.
Actually, no. The
For
top
sure, for
one
sure.
is David Attenborough.
Yep.
Did you know that they did a poll and that's what everyone said?
Yeah, well that makes sense because
Yeah.
he just.
David Attenborough is number 1.
Dame Judi Dench.
Yeah, I'm with you there. I think we can whack Freddie Mercury in.
I think Freddie Mercury can get in there.
Go in there.
Um.
I think Robbie Williams deserves to be
Really?
in there.
No.
Maybe Elton John instead.
No. Yeah, Elton John's a better one. They got to be old, really.
Yeah, because they have to have done
Oh,
their
the
time.
dude.
The dude!
The dude.
From The Big Lebowski.
The old guy who's gay and
Elton John.
no, with him, but not but the other one, the other old gay guy.
Liberace? No, he's American. Isn't
No,
he?
he's an actor. Ian McKellen.
Oh, Ian
McKellen.
McKellen.
Ian
Ian McKellen. Also, the bald one, who's also gay
And X-Men.
in X-Men.
Patrick Stewart.
Patrick
Stewart.
Stewart.
I was gonna say Stuart Little, but I was like, that's wrong.
That's a mouse. I'm
There you
not
go, is that
homophobic,
5?
I'm performative. Oh, Olivia Colman is a good one.
Yeah.
Olivia Colman's all 5, that's pretty good.
Oh, Olivia Colman.
Big Chomper.
Oh, Holly. Let's be honest. That was in poor taste.
Big Chomper, National Treasure.
Big Chomper. Big Chomper. Big Chomper. Big Chomper.
What has Alan Turing done for me? You know, today in my life. Exactly.
Well, he's been dead all of your life, so I don't know if he's had the chance.
Yeah, I suppose to.
Is he on the £50 note? He is, isn't he?
Is that Alan Turing? I have
Yeah.
no idea. I don't see many
Which is
50
annoying
pound
because like Winston Churchill, who not a fan, is on our Fiverr. I have to see him every day.
Apparently he is on the 50. Griffer is rich.
But-
He's in a lot of 50 pound notes.
But the
This
issue
reveals who the
The
rich
issue
people
is
are.
like that's really poor representation. We don't see him ever.
Yeah, that's true, I guess.
When was the last time you had a £50 note? I got handed one when I was working at a merch stand.
Alan Turing basically won the war and he's gay.
That's true.
What has he done for me, though? Apart from end World War II and give us computers.
I don't think he did give us computers.
Yeah, did he end World War II?
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Definitely helped.
Well, he was like vital to the ending of World War II.
Absolutely.
What has Elton John done for me? Crocodile Rock. That's it.
Yeah, great song.
He wrote Crocodile Rock, which meant Bob the Builder could cover it.
There you go.
And that, I'll tell you, that's the thing. That's
Right,
a good thing.
what are we doing today?
Bears
You
and
done,
Trees
you
Advice
Really?
Line! We're giving you advice, and that advice is follow your heart.
Follow your dreams.
Follow your dreams, people.
Follow your heart dreams.
Follow your heart dreams.
And we're done until next week.
Anyone have any questions?
And we're done until next week.
Yeah, we just gave advice.
Follow
Oh.
strange men into alleyways.
That's us done.
Yeah.
That's not our advice. I was reading that. Follow my heart dreams. I'm sorry, but plain expensive. How do I get along with my aunt when my mum doesn't like her and I feel weird about getting along with her? Well, that's quite good actually. Was
Oh.
mainly just there to be my sister, had a chat with her, and didn't really take account of me, and didn't listen to what my sister was saying. Please answer seriously or silly or both. That's a good stream. It's just us staring.
I
and
didn't
making
quite
a comment.
catch it.
How do I get along with my aunt when my mum doesn't like her and I feel weird about getting along with her? I think you have to follow your heart.
Oh no! So you get on with your aunt, but your mum
I mean,
doesn't
assuming this
like
is your
aunt.
mother's sister,
I assume so.
because then that's why there's some family,
There's tension. Good.
Mhm.
Yeah. So your mum doesn't like her sister, but you are a fan of this aunt. I mean, I understand that it's a bit awkward, but I don't really see there being a problem there.
No, you are your own person.
Yeah,
and
you're allowed to like people who your family don't like.
For sure.
You know.
I think that's allowed.
Yeah. Be your own person.
Yeah.
Love who you love.
Bears and Trees, how to ask out the guy I like. Use your words.
Words.
Unusual words.
It is hard.
It is very
It
hard.
is quite
It
difficult.
is
very
hard.
That doesn't
But
make
there
it
is
easier.
only one way.
It doesn't make it easy. You have to use words normally.
It's difficult.
You go, hey, do you want to go to Pizza Express? That's a great first date because it's not too expensive.
Yep.
And you get to eat pizza.
And there's
you-
always a deal. There's
And,
always
and,
a
and,
deal.
always
and
a deal.
here's the thing:
If you
the
pull out some
date
club
doesn't
card
go
points,
well-
whoa!
if the date doesn't go well, at least you get some of your reward points. You can level up in the Pizza Express app, which is what at the end of the day the most important
In a
part.
gamification of your life. You cannot
And then the
lose.
next date you go on, even better, way more rewards.
How do I make my life more enjoyable?
It's really not good, and I wish for 26 to be better.
How do I
do
bring more whimsy into my life?
Is anything
Oh,
better than
okay,
these themes?
so
Help, no,
I
I
think-
can't go to the tour. Boo!
I
Come to
think
the tour.
an important thing is do something fun on your own every day, right? And what that does is we like to think we're more intellectual animals, but we're really just animals that can use language, right? And you just have to train your brain and body to associate being on your own with having fun. So go to the movies, buy yourself a nice little sweet treat. Do something nice by yourself every day, just for yourself, and eventually you'll train yourself to enjoy your own company.
Hell yeah. Remnant of the Stars. So what should I do in London when visiting for my birthday? Yes, I'm going to the concert. I'll be there for 9 days because I'm visiting from America.
Ooh.
I was thinking we could share our favourite parts of London. My
Wonderful.
favourite part of London is Seven Dials. It is a tiny roundabout with a statue in the middle, and then there are 7 streets which all come off the roundabout, and it's just a few little shops. Honestly, there's a few shops to go, and one of them has like loads of bookshops on it, which is pretty good. But mainly you go and you just wander around because it looks really cool and it looks very much like London. It's also very close to Shaftesbury Avenue and like Covent Garden and all of like the very London-y looking bits of London. which if you go into London, you want to see bits of London and look like London, don't you?
Yeah.
So
I totally agree.
it's definitely worth it.
100%.
Can I give 3?
You can.
Okay, so one, my favourite gallery in London is the Tate Britain. It's slightly out of the way compared to the Tate Modern, but it's got a lot of free art in there from all different types of art periods, so you might find one you like. Secondly, my favourite train station in London is Blackfriars because the entire thing is windows. So you're on the Thames and you just see all of London. You can see it's beautiful. And then the third thing I would say, I would honestly recommend going to Big Ben and the Houses of Parliament because it is stunning. It is like insanely beautiful how it's been made. And also you might be able to boo the government while you're there if you want.
Yeah, fair play.
You're allowed to.
Yeah, that's a pretty good idea.
Freedom of speech.
Can I add
West London, or you'd have
my
something else?
favourite museum in London?
Oh, yeah.
Yes, of course.
Which is the Transport Museum.
Oh, it's good.
It's amazing. I've actually never been able to go and experience it all in one day because there is so much.
It is
to
really
do.
Is that the
Yeah.
one near the Post Museum?
I believe so, yeah.
It's in Covent Garden, on the Transport Museum.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
and there's a
yeah.
little. It's meant for kids, but you can do it too. You get a little thing, and you stamp it, and you on every floor there's loads of things you can stamp.
It's
On.
very
You stamp
cheap.
it, and you get all the stamps. It's really good.
And there's in a corner there's a tiny I guess it's like a simulation where you pretend to be like a tube driver.
It's
And
quite busy. You have to kick a bunch of toddlers,
I don't think I've done
toddlers
the
out of the way, but it's really
Transport.
good. The Transport
So
Museum
good.
isn't free. Most museums in London are free. Most museums, art galleries are free. Transport Museum isn't free, but it is worth it.
It is
And
very
so
much
if
worth
you
the
are gonna
price of
go,
entry.
that's-
And they have a
Wait, what is our sub goal?
No idea.
you recite your favourite piece of poetry right now.
Okay.
And they have a collection of tubes from different eras, so you can go
And
sit
go
on a
inside
tube
them, it's
exactly
really
and
cool.
experience the cushioning of a tube from the 30s,
Yeah.
which sounds far less exciting than it really
Yeah,
is.
and Holly said the gift shop is great too. You can
Yeah.
pick your favourite tube. They even have tram pins. You can get a little pin with the tram on
Yeah,
it.
it's pretty lit.
But free museums, the Science Museum and the Natural History Museum are both
Massive.
free, which is big.
As is the the British Museum is free, but
National
there's some
like
not
paid
there's some
bits.
paid bits, but majority of it's free.
National Portrait Gallery is free.
National Galleries as well, but
Mhm.
it's very difficult to get in because the queue's very big. National Portrait Gallery much easier to get in.
The
'cause
V&A
people don't-
is free.
V&A is free.
There's loads of free ones.
It's
yeah,
great.
Museum Day.
Just go, be a tourist. Honestly, don't but don't bother going on the London Eye.
The London Eye's not worth it.
Don't go. It's
so
really
expensive and not worth
expensive, and you can see it all.
Yeah, you don't need to.
But South Bank, brilliant.
South
just
Bank's
walk
good.
down South
Yeah,
Bank.
you don't.
It's
You can go
lovely.
to the Shrek experience instead.
Asking my question again, but with more detail.
Oh, here we
How
go.
does one ask out a guy when that guy is on the other end of the world and you don't like pizza or Pizza Express, which is fair enough. Fair enough. That's okay. We can work around that.
I don't know if I can.
What do you do if you can't take them to pizza?
They have pasta.
They got little dough balls.
So
on the other side of the world.
I do think them being on the other side of the world is
Makes it difficult to ask them out physically somewhere, unless you're going to go to them. I suppose you could do an online date. But it's a time zone.
Yeah, you can watch a movie together
Movie
online.
night. It's
Would be
really
really
good.
nice.
And some of the streaming apps do like you can watch a movie you can like join a group. I think Disney Plus do it. You can join like a little like room and you can watch a movie and start at the same time, which
That'd
is
be
really
really
cool.
sweet.
It's really cute, and you can both have popcorn.
Yeah.
Order them pizza to their house. Order them Pizza Express. Send it to their house.
assuming
Assuming
they're
you
in
know
a
where they
place
live.
that has Pizza Express.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's a great shout. Online movie night. If you both play games, maybe an online gaming night. Do something which is low key and lets you talk to each other and share a conversation.
You have to do it. Yeah, have a shared activity. That is
Yeah.
the best thing. Doing a first date when you don't have a shared activity. Is
That's what makes, because if you have a shared activity, you have something to talk about, and you have something that fills in the silences, and also you then have a memory,
yeah.
and you can learn how you enjoy being around each other. Well,
Exactly.
in like digitally, but yeah.
Someone sent a first time chat and it was come to Southampton, and we might.
We
you
might.
never know.
We might.
Southampton.
We love Southampton.
Really do like Southampton. I'd like advice for long distance dates, movie nights, even at stupid times. Yeah, I agree. I think that is the advice.
Yeah, 100%. Absolutely.
All right. I'm gonna do that.
What are you doing?
Are you okay?
Yeah.
Come and stop to
Listen.
Oh,
These exams, they're not going to be going on forever, right? The exams, they have an end. They will finish. But until then, you just got to do it. You just got to be show up for yourself. Sit at your desk, even if you only manage 5 minutes of focused work and then your mind wanders. Just show up until it's done, and that's all you can do. Do your best, and that's all you can do. But we believe in you. You can do it. You'll get to the other side. You've survived all of your hardest and worst days, and this is no different. You'll finish your exams. They'll be done, and you'll never think about them again.
Thank you to Black Pantaloon for gifting 10 subs. We've met our sub goal. You're going to have to recite some poetry.
Right now?
No, I think at the end.
Prepare.
Right.
We'll consider.
Yeah, I'll think about it.
Take a moment, don't worry. I have so much homework that I'm avoiding.
Yeah, fair.
Yeah, understandable. There really is. I guess if it helps, once you get out of school, homework doesn't really exist anymore.
I in some ways miss homework. And I'll tell you for why.
Yeah, take it away.
I'll tell you for why. So often, I have meaningless evenings.
And you wish
Yeah, but
homework
you say yourself,
could
I'll
bring
set
some
you some
meaning.
homework.
What? Hunter's set me
Oh,
some
yeah,
homework.
no, she read them out, yeah.
Yeah. I've now been Hunter of Chase Petra fame has now set me an essay question to write.
Did she send you both of them? Or did
Yeah,
you...
both of them.
Okay, you just
yeah,
picking
yeah,
one.
I'm picking one.
Nice.
Yeah. Because I miss homework. You'll miss it one day. Make the most of it. I didn't. When I say this as if I did homework at school, I did. I did homework at school.
Yeah.
5 minutes before the lesson every time.
Nice.
It's not caused any issue to my life.
How do I cope with moving back home after finishing uni? It's my final year this year and I have to move home after, but I struggle with feeling like I have no independence back when I'm home. Yeah, that's fair.
Okay, so I actually have some fair advice here.
Oh, that's good.
It's really easy when you re-enter the space where you were a teenager to get back into the mindset of being a teenager. So I think what's really important is, one, recognizing if you're living with your parents or whoever you're living with, your former guardians, whoever you're living with, have an honest conversation with them about boundaries, about the fact that you're an adult and they're an adult and you're basically just cohabiting a space as adults. And if you have a conversation about expectation and boundaries, it stops you from regressing back into that kind of teenage mindset. And hopefully they respect that. And if they don't respect that, then that's a different issue. But as long... I've turned my light on somehow. Doesn't even say it's on. But, it's important to address boundaries and expectations, both expectations you have and that your people you live with have, so that you can kind of try and exist in an adult space with them rather than reverting back to a teenage thing. I hope that helps. But it is difficult. It is really difficult to return home after having so much independence. Does anyone have time?
No, that was good. But long distance, Alfie got a date, the movie date. Congratulations, that was so quick.
Yeah, that's wonderful.
Advice
So
for
good.
keeping a routine. I keep forgetting certain things, and I also have trouble waking up at times. Do the little things in life are worth to be doing a little bit.
I think a routine is never built as much as you want it to be. It's never built through necessarily repetition each day. Part of a routine is just showing up, and if you miss it, remembering you missed it, that's okay. You have tomorrow. Just don't beat yourself up if you missed a routine or if you miss doing something which you thought you would do.
Totally
because
agree.
that's okay. That's just how
You have to. I think you have to work out what parts of the routine are actually important to you, because so often people are like, oh, you have to get up early in order to have a successful day or whatever. But if you're not an early person, then you're just forcing yourself, and you're just going to be it's just going to have a horrible day all day.
Callum
you
is
have to go.
one of the most productive and latest risers that I know.
You have to do. You have to pick the parts of the day which are important to you, and if that is like brushing your teeth, which I imagine for most people it is, then make sure that's part of your routine. But if you don't care about, like, I don't know, making your bed every morning, just don't make your bed every morning. Just do the parts of the routine which make
and eventually you might get there. You might build up and have the routine that you feel like you should have, but there really is no should.
Also, I've seen a lot of people make sticker charts, and that shit seems fun.
I agree.
And then you reward yourself with a fun gift, like a fuggler.
And then we're coming back to the doing nice things for yourself because you deserve nice things. I will also say it's really hard to set a routine if you don't know what you would naturally do anyway. So what I would suggest also is just record what you do naturally, your natural rhythm, and try and work with that rather than forcing yourself to do something else. So just live a week as your whims decide, make a note of everything you do, and then build up the routine around what you naturally do. It becomes much easier. Finch app is also good for routine building. Yeah, I mean apps. I have terrible working memory. I've given my phone my entire working memory at this point, and it works. I realised I've stopped writing to-do lists because to-do lists are just stressful. Instead, if I think of something I have to do, I put it in my calendar.
Oh, and it's that time.
And then I have a time when that's now going to happen, rather than
I love it to do
a list that I'm never going to look at again, or I'm going to get stressed every time I look at it because it's like 12, 15, 17 items long.
I love it to do this. It's like taking all the things in my brain and putting them onto a piece of paper, and then I forget about all of them.
Yeah.
That's the issue.
Everyone is recommending
I've
this Finch app.
never heard of this Finch app. and
Like
I'm
a sticker chart.
also not going to engage in it, honestly, because I've got my systems.
Oh yeah. How do I fix my sleep schedule? I've accidentally got used to sleeping at 4 a.m. waking up at 12. If it's not a problem, then don't
It's
bother
not a
fixing it.
problem.
If it's a problem, then you just have to kind of keep trying to go to bed earlier and then waking up.
Yeah.
There's only you just kind of got to force yourself to do it, really.
Yeah. This is the thing. We have built this idea that there's an optimum bedtime and there's an optimum wake time, but it's been shown that it's genetic. Well, it's not necessarily genetic, but it's inherited. It's innate. When you want to rise and fall asleep. If you imagine hunter-gatherers, humans, you want some people who are up late so they can make sure we don't get eaten by lions, and then you want people up early so we don't get eaten by lions. We all have individual circadian rhythms, and like just finding one that works for you is the most important thing than fitting a should. But also, like, if you are getting stressed and you're missing stuff, then yeah, just do it in small, tiny little pieces.
Yeah, fair.
Thank you, Griffaroo, for subscribing.
Ian, do you like tigers because they're orange like you? And did you know the most orange tiger is the... It went quick. Is the best tiger Sumatran tiger? That's the question. Yes? Do you like tigers because
I have no real opinion on tigers, but I'm so glad that you do, because everything needs an opinion. I do agree that the Sumatran tiger is the best tiger, though, because I see that they're the most orange, so I'm 100% there for that. My favourites are red squirrels and red pandas, though,
Nice.
because, for the exact reason you'd expect me to like tigers, but not tigers specifically.
Mushimai said, how to cope with the fact that I can't make it to the tour. You should pre-order a vinyl and then come to the next tour. You're welcome.
Very much so.
I saw a question a while ago, which is sent past, but I'll paraphrase it.
Yeah.
Which was, how do I approach making meaningful conversations in person when so far all of my friendships are online? Again, paraphrase. That was the
something along those lines. I remember seeing that one. Yeah.
Which is, and I think that question is supposed on the idea that online relationships are less meaningful than in-person relationships, which isn't true. They're very different, that is true, but they are as meaningful and can be, and for many people are as vital as seeing someone face to face and seeing someone in person. So you shouldn't make yourself or believe that you are any less capable of making those relationships because they're online, first and foremost.
The most important thing is honest connection and community, and if you found that online, then that's valid. Like, you don't have to have, there is no should. Stop thinking there's a have to. There's a way.
Yeah.
There's a way in which all humans must be. There's no permanent state of self, and there's no ideal self. But if you are craving that, it kind of depends on your circumstances. I would recommend picking a hobby or something you enjoy doing and just doing that, and then eventually you'll start seeing other people also doing that, and then you can build connection that way. That's something for people who aren't really involved in school or university, because school, that is there, and you can do that, and same with university.
Also, I do think talking to people in person is inherently awkward.
Yes.
Much more than online anyway, because online you have the barrier of like, oh, someone hasn't replied in 30 seconds or a minute, or they're online, that's fine. Whereas in person, you don't have time.
If I didn't reply in a minute,
if I sat here and stared at you for 30 seconds and then replied, it would be weird. And so you kind of just have to, like, all the people you've met in person who you are now friends with, you've probably forgotten, but at one point it was probably really awkward. Even with these people,
very young child.
Maybe I don't remember, but I feel like probably in our first rehearsals when I didn't know you very well because Ian brought you along, it was probably quite awkward. But you just forget about that.
It wasn't.
You haven't shared activity.
It wasn't really awkward for us because
I guess we had the band.
I think we were so young when we met
Yeah.
that I don't think we had. We would just go, oh, your shirt is nice.
Yeah,
and
maybe,
then you just
yeah.
feel try and be more like a child.
Yeah.
And just say things. At
Making
people.
friends online is probably is a bit easier.
Yeah, and also you can kind of find the best of both worlds. Organise like a movie night for all your friends that you're on on video, and you're talking about the film afterwards, or you're playing a party game, or you're just hanging out,
or like some kind of quiz, or just there.
make a quiz.
Making
Making quizzes is fantastic. We all love making
we do
quizzes.
love a
It's
quiz.
so fun.
Yeah. Someone said, how do I... it's gone now, but it was like, how do I expand my fashion horizons or something? I keep wearing the same clothes, I want to wear new things. This is where I think you have to take the apps and use them against you. No, wait, which are used against you and use it against them. Like, if you start liking clothes you like on Instagram, it starts showing you more clothes you like, because it's trying to get you to buy them. But, like, you can, like, use... I think the one thing which can be good about algorithms is they do tend to show you things you actually want to see.
Yeah.
So same with like Pinterest. If you just go on Pinterest and find one thing you like, it will then show you more things you like that. And so I think you just have to like make the algorithms work for you.
We have a friend called Mikey of Death Pony fame who said to me last year that they, instead of doom scrolling on on whatever social media site they were going to doom scroll on, they now doom scroll on Vinted and just favourite clothes they like. So at least they're training an algorithm they care about.
I really like that. I also think that this is a piece of advice that's a little bit more general but can be applied here. Try to fail sometimes. If you've got writer's block or artist block or whatever, fashion is a sense of is an expression of self, right? And so it is an art form. It's an expression, and it's really important that you try to fail. You try and do something that you find funny or stupid or weird and build an outfit like that, because it can break you out of these kind of routines and comfort zones, so that then you'll be more comfortable experimenting with other things. If I see someone who never has a bad outfit, I don't trust them, because if you're not flopping every so often, it means you're not trying hard enough.
What was it? You said to me a couple of weeks ago, you were like, do you ever look back on an outfit you thought was sick and you're like, oh, it's such a flop? But it's like,
that's
a reassessment.
That's
At the time you
important.
thought it was great.
Yeah.
That's fine.
It's important to try and just try, just experiment, just give it a go, and you might turn around the next day and say, I looked really stupid, but at least you tried something new, you tried something different, and that's good, that's cool.
Mars Malade has said, how do you find good charity shops? Also, especially in London, it's so massive I don't know where to start. I think the best charity shops are always on the crappiest high streets. You have to go find
because people aren't buying from them.
You have to go to just the most rogue high street near where you live, and just go to the Oxfam and the Cafford and all of that kind of stuff. Hunter Allen of Chase Petra fame says that in every charity shop there is something good. You just have to find it.
Yeah. I agree with
that. And
100%.
I don't have the patience for that, and so I never find it. But she does.
I think also try and go on racks that you aren't expecting anything. I was looking for this really specific item for ages, and I was looking in the part of the store that I thought it would be. It wasn't a specific item, it was a specific brand or whatever. It was just I wanted a blazer, and I was looking in the same place every time, and I couldn't find anything, because that's where all the bog standard ones were going. And then I instead looked at the knitwear section, and I found something that was just there instead. So just look around the whole thing and just have a bit of imagination about what things can be.
Of imagination.
Yeah.
What do I do if I have a deadline of 30 minutes from now? Better start working on your whatever it is.
Start working on your special conditions to get extra time. I think.
What TV shows do you recommend or films?
The Chair Company. I just started
TV
watching
show.
that, and also on the other side of that, Friendship. The film. Both of them by Tim Robinson.
I mean, it's hard to say if you don't know what you're into, but we can give some general suggestions.
What have I watched recently? I can't remember. I haven't watched much TV recently. I've been playing Zelda.
Those are the two things I've been enjoying.
Okay, so watch The Chair Company, watch Friendship the Film, play some Zelda, because that's probably always going to be a good time.
In a way, it's kind of like TV. There were cutscenes.
Exactly, and they're making a film of it eventually. So that's
Are
good.
they?
Yeah, and they're going to give Link a voice, which is, well, I don't know if they will,
Crap.
but,
Yeah, I forgot
you know,
about that.
it would be strange if...
The
we'll
voice
find
acting
out.
in that game is so weird.
It's
really
yeah,
odd.
It's a, kind of like a stunted whimsy. Yeah, there we go. Those are good suggestions.
Nice.
Yeah.
You didn't give him one.
I like yours. We have the same suggestions right now.
We do have the same
Yeah.
suggestions right now. Funny because I watched both of those on Nick's suggestions, so I'm just being rude.
That's so rude. That is terrible.
How do I get the courage to get into school when it's scary?
Year 11, by the way.
Yeah, I think that school is never not going to be scary, so you just got to do it scared. Unfortunately. Yeah, I don't know. What do you guys think?
No, it's true. There are some days where you just, every bone in your body is telling you, I don't want to be in here right now. And the worst part is, it doesn't make it any easier. But you get through it, whatever it may be, and at the end, you maybe you feel stronger as a result.
Yeah,
Maybe you don't.
Hopefully, you feel more resilient.
Yeah,
You
but
might feel more exhausted.
but it does build. It does build slowly, and you don't
Yeah.
realize it.
Yeah.
But no, yeah, we wish you luck.
Good
Be
luck.
brave.
Mm.
You can do it.
How to motivate myself to actually go to uni? My timetable next suggestion is mainly
Yeah.
9 a.m. Then
Yeah,
it's 7:40.
no,
We are not the right
listen,
people.
listen,
I didn't go to a single
I
9
didn't
a.m.
go to
I
any
didn't go to
9
a
a.m.
single 9 a.m.
As soon as it said 9 a.m., I
I was checked
effectively
out.
was like, I'm not going
We had
to
the
that.
wrong people for this.
And like I'm talking about 4 years. I basically
Awful.
made them change one of our seminars when I was doing my masters because I was like, I'm not turning up to this if you make it this time.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. Hopefully they're recorded. You will probably be fine.
If you really want to go, then just walk in with someone you know is going to attend. Make an effort to make a plan to go with someone. If you're like, I want to be the kind of person who goes to 9 a.m. lectures, which obviously we would recommend, but we can't give you any advice.
There was one lecture, this wasn't even at 9 a.m, so it doesn't really help, but there was one lecture I went to with my friend, and we sat at the back and drank a bottle of wine every week.
Terrible.
Don't do that. You end up engaging in the end of class discussion way too much. I didn't just pass, I got a first. It was
So I want to say,
great.
could you guys give me music recommendations, please?
For sure.
I have just done a very fun video on Patreon where I did my top 10 albums of the last year. So
Yeah.
you should sign up to our
There we
Patreons,
go.
and you'll have 10 albums to listen to, and they're all really good. But the highlights are Samia and the Beths and Jetson McRae. I will listen to those 3 people, artists.
I've been really basic this year, and I would probably say like Geese and Cameron Winters. I think those 2 albums that were released last year were really, really good, and I would recommend listening to them.
I've just got really into a funk band from the 1980s called
See
The
what I mean by
Time.
me being basic? This is crazy.
Well,
the what?
They're called The Time.
TH or TI?
TIME.
Okay.
The Time. Found as such because Patrick Stump released Soul Punk on vinyl like last month, and they're recommended on the insert of the vinyl,
Oh.
which I sadly don't own yet, but I have read the insert because that's just the kind of person
I
I am.
started reading the insert because Nick sent it to me and was like, you need to read this.
We're going
and
vinyl shopping on
the-
Saturday. You're coming.
The issue with reading this insert is that like it's a photograph of an insert, and the font is really
It's
difficult.
so hard to read.
I struggle to
Yeah.
read at the best of times. I wish someone just wrote it out, typed it out. If you typed it out, I'd read it. But yeah, do you want to come? We're gonna go vinyl
Hell
shopping
yeah.
on Kingston. On
Yeah,
Saturday.
sounds lit.
Let's go.
I have a tummy ache and I'm not being brave about it.
No, Pepto-Bismol.
There we go.
They've started selling that in the UK now. It's
Pepto-Bismol.
really good.
So
I keep
just
them in my
take
car.
Yeah. You're crazy.
It's because sometimes, like, I ain't got time to have a tummy ache. I'm too busy.
Yeah, no, you are. You
I'm
are very
too
busy.
busy to have tummy aches.
I swear to God, I do not get tummy aches.
Oh, well.
It's all right for some, isn't it?
I just
Yeah.
ate enough dirt as a child.
All right for some.
God's bravest
Do you guys both
soldiers
have an appendix?
drink Pepto-Bismol.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. We
Do you not have an appendix?
I
We
do
share.
have an-
We
I
share
do have
one
an
actually.
appendix.
Oh, yeah, maybe that's the
Issue.
problem. Do you have a Brighton show update? We do actually.
Yeah, we do
Yeah.
actually.
I think they're both 14
They're
plus.
both, yeah,
Both the 14 plus. As long as you're with someone
Someone who-
over the age of 18,
Yeah.
you can come.
Yeah.
Obviously.
We'll announce it properly.
But yeah,
you
yeah,
know
it is literally within the last few days.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What books do you recommend?
Ooh.
I'm trying to think of any books I've read recently.
I haven't read many books recently.
It's not recent. I read it a while ago, but I think On Earth We're Briefly Gorgeous is a wonderful book
Yeah.
by a poet. I think Ocean Vuong, but I might be getting that name wrong. So if someone knows, let me know. But it's a short fiction book which is really impactful. It's like 100 pages. It's beautiful, and
Can you
every
lend
line
that
is poetry. Absolutely.
I would love to read that.
The most recent book I was reading was the book This is the book you wish your parents have read.
Oh
But
yeah.
then I stopped traveling, so I stopped reading it.
Yeah, you mainly only because you drive, so there's not really.
Yeah.
Mine is my favorite book of last year and maybe of all time is Heaven by Maiko Kawakami. Incredible. I don't know who it was, who it was translated by, but it's really, really, really good. It's really, really good. It's very dark and very traumatic, but amazing, amazing. I only recently found out there were emo books.
Wow.
Yeah, it's incredible.
Yeah, people are talking about books.
How do I
Yes.
convince people I only know from school to see me outside of school? And Ian, you should look at my orange animals, including red pandas in this. I'll do that.
As in, hang out with people outside of school.
Start a band. Then you have to hang out.
Yeah.
That's what we did.
We used to
I was such.
Yeah.
I didn't go outside very much.
just take whatever activities you enjoy in school and like transmute them into the real world.
This is the question I have for you. Have you asked? If you haven't used your words yet, there's not very much more we're gonna tell you.
You can also you can make hangouts outside of school have a bit more kind of mystique to them. For instance, when we wanted to hang out outside of school and we just go to the local shopping centre and just F about, we said, let's meet at location X.
We did. I
Hey
forgot about
guys, should we
location
go
X.
to location X
What
this
was
weekend?
was it just the Wicked?
It was outside the Wicked shopping centre.
Outside the front of the Wicked shopping centre. It was location X.
Yeah.
Oh my!
Yeah,
Was it Tom who came up with that? Marshall.
It may well have been.
I think it
God bless
was.
his soul. He's still alive. We just
Aw.
don't know where he is right now. But yeah, just inject some mystique into it.
Some
and it really
whimsy,
helps,
you know.
Yeah.
He was a vegetable. Do you remember he got his promotion to like
He was manager of
manager of vegetable
he wa-
vegetable
he was-
freshness.
Oh,
They sent him on a
yeah.
vegetable freshness course. Or
Yeah,
something.
he did a vegetable
Oh,
freshness course.
he rose the ranks to waitress.
It was
He was-
so
I was
good.
like-
I loved it
listen,
on for
listen,
it.
I didn't
Yeah.
see him for years, and then I saw him on a bus, and he had like a really expensive
Expensive
watch,
watch.
Like a
He always
Rolex.
inventing
Like
a
it was like a
Rolex.
Rolex.
and he was like he had
He's
done
taken-
so well for himself.
Taking waitress to the ground.
Oh my gosh!
Oh, God
And that's the
bless
thing.
him.
Just get any job and
Rise,
rise
soon
the
you
ranks.
can be
Do
a
it.
you
You
can be
can
a
do
vegetable
anything.
freshness expert.
How do I survive concerts as a person who gets really weak and dizzy when the crowd is really tight? So I think that one thing I would suggest is finding venues that have more accessibility, like seating, and find shows there rather than going to find artists at big venues. I think that's one thing. I really like going to specific venues and seeing what they have on rather than like finding bands. So that means you can prioritize your accessibility rather than the artist you're going to see.
For sure.
Um,
And a lot of
yeah.
the time, I mean, it may seem a bit nerve-wracking, but the venue staff the merch staff working in the venue a lot of the time work specifically in that venue, and have seen a lot of shows there. So if you ask them, they can tell you where to stand, where it's a bit quieter, where it's a bit calmer, where there may be seating, where there may be an excess space, just so you have knowledge from someone on the inside.
It's pretty good.
Someone's given unsolicited advice. I want to see what the original thing was to you.
May I ask you got to press the little arrow.
Oh, the arrow.
Yeah, that one.
May I ask your advice on how to sort of choose what a song is going to be about? Oh, yeah. Okay, so I think that someone has said, I answer is just keep making it. Yeah, okay. I think that the best thing for you to do is to just like come up with words and melodies, and what you want to write about will kind of come out of it, rather than having meaning and then putting that in. And if you write it and you're not happy with what you've written, just write another song, because inspiration comes after creation, not the other way around. So you create stuff, and then that inspires you to then make something else that you're more happy with, and just keep making until there is a thing that you're happy with, rather than trying to come up with the thing you're going to be happy with and then making that. It's never going to happen. Anyone else?
I think it's really hard to write a song about something specific, be it a theme or an event, but I think it's really easy and sometimes really fulfilling to write a song that feels like a song you already know, that gives you the same kind of emotional output, or gives you the same kind of feeling melodically, musically. Yeah, just reinterpret creatively.
Every one of your favourite artists has reinterpreted their favourite artist.
Yeah, 100%.
Like, yeah, every single one has. You listen to their old stuff, it's all a pastiche of something else. Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
But yeah, just start making, and if you don't like it, make something else and keep making, and then copy what other people have, like, understand what other people have done, copy that, and then you'll have a more robust vocabulary to then continue making.
Evidenced by your 2,374 modern baseball references.
Literally.
That's just,
literally. I think, yeah, modern baseball and the front bottoms were modern baseball, the front bottoms, and Fall Out Boy were like the three things that inspired pretty much the entirety of our first two projects.
Mm-hmm.
Like if you listen to Let's Sleep on It, it is pretty much all just those three mangled together through our lens.
So hard, because I can't help but feel like everything has already been written and said the best, and it does often feel that way.
Everything has already been written,
but it hasn't been written by you yet.
Yeah, you have a unique perspective, so just write it again, but from your perspective. Me and Nick have multiple times thought that we were never going to write anything good again, and then we did.
Happens once a month.
After Good Hustle
really.
Kids.
Literally, after Good Hustle Kids, I was like, that's me. I think I'm done. I don't think I'm doing it. You did Nick's One Night Interview. You were like, I don't think I'm going to do anything as good as that. And then you did.
Pretty much. Alright, we've got time for... We're going to be here for another, 2 minutes. So any quick fire questions, send them in now, and we will get back to you.
You know what's funny is someone was recommending, to eat ginger or drink ginger to help with car sickness.
Oh.
And... Twitch censored it because it thinks that
ginger is a slur.
It's weird. It's one. It's not.
Where is George? George died. Sorry, everyone.
Yeah.
God rest his soul.
R.I.P. George.
He's going to location X in the sky.
What's your favourite colour right now?
Orange.
Probably green.
Lilac.
There we go. Lilac. You've gone from purple to a slightly lighter purple.
A bit more bleached.
I like it.
R.I.P. George Berry.
Swaggy Matty, if you can get here in the next 5 minutes, then yeah, you can replace me.
Surviving a 42-degree day today. Just don't go outside.
Is that Celsius? Where? Australia, surely.
Somewhere hot.
Not here.
Yeah, I imagine not here.
Mm-hmm.
Purple is the gayest colour. I don't know if that's true.
Albino's purple and it's sold out.
Yeah,
What
that's
all
true.
the gays.
There you go.
Australia, so yeah, that's the issue.
Let's move out of
You live
Australia.
in the wrong place.
Yeah.
Should I do my homework or keep making bears and trees bracelets?
Bears and cheese bracelets.
Yeah, for sure.
That is your homework.
Like I say,
Anyway,
I did
working
fine,
it
and
out.
I really didn't do my homework at home ever.
We've set you homework, and
When-
that is your homework now.
When I got my ADHD assessment, my parents had to be there to do the kids one. My mum was like, "Yeah, I don't think I ever remembered you doing homework at home. You would always do it in the car."
How do you survive the winter? Know that
Knuckle down.
Yeah, from every day from now on, the sun is going to set a bit later and rise a bit earlier.
I, for one, love the winter, and
M&S
I'm sad
P-tips.
it's ending.
Different strokes.
Yeah.
If you want to grow your natural ginger again, then do it. I'm all for natural ginger growth.
How to survive.
Listen,
Overrated.
no, we're not saying death to winter because all of the seasons are necessary.
67.
We need to move through. We need to move through the winter and appreciate it for what it is. Because if it was summer all the time, I would drop off the face of the earth and I would never talk to anyone ever again because I'd be so angry. And would you like that?
Yes.
Would you guys like that?
No, they like it if you stick 7. If you did this, yeah.
6, 7.
6,
6, 7.
Stanford's in poetry, I believe.
Oh, okay.
7.
I didn't even think about what I didn't even think about it.
Just anything you've read recently which inspires you.
6, 7.
I'm just gonna do this one.
Is it 67?
It's not.
67. 67. 67. 6, 7. 6.
Right there.
Yeah.
Do my little snood.
Didn't enjoy that.
Yeah, it's because you're here and you're watching me, so I'm feeling self-conscious.
Oh.
So I'm adding a little bit of like humour and irony to the situation so I can get through it more
Should we leave the
effectively.
room?
No, it's
What
fine.
if we said 6, 7?
See, that's not helping. I carry your heart with me. I carry it in my heart. I am never without it. Anywhere I go, you go, my dear. And whatever is done by only me is your doing, my darling. I fear no fate, for you are my fate, my sweet. I want no world, for beautiful you are my world, my true. And it's you are whatever a moon has always meant, and whatever a sun will always sing is you. Here is the deepest secret nobody knows. Here is the root of the root and the bud of the bud, and the sky of a tree called life, which grows higher than soul can hope or mind can hide. And this is the wonder that's keeping the stars apart. I carry your heart. I carry it in my heart. There we go.
Who was that by?
E.E. Cummings.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
6, 7.
6, 7.
That was so 6, 7.
That was. What would you give that out of 10, Callum?
I'd give that maybe 6, maybe 7.
6,
7.
Alright. Goodbye, everyone. See you next week. Next week we have a song coming out.
Oh yeah, we do.
sorry.
Come back.
Song coming out next week.
Yeah.
Be there or don't be. There.
Is
Be
Ian
here.
really Timothy Chalamet?
Is that advice?
No.